Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my house. Today I'm going to film the highly anticipated and long-awaited video, which is my house tour of my new place. I've been living here for just over a year now and I really love living here. It has been really great and I am really happy with how this house turned out. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do when I first moved in, and to be honest, this video has been delayed for so long because there are still a lot of things that I wish I could have done to my place. But honestly, I'm at the point where I've spent quite a lot of money into this house and I am happy with where I am at. So I have sort of given up on renovating some of the things that I wanted to initially, which I will talk to you about once I actually show you the place. So without further ado, let's go look at my house.
Or we'll go downtown with our best moves we can boogie.
So let's start at the entryway. So this is the front door to my house and this is what you see first when you walk into my place. And this is an IKEA shoe rack. This is where I keep my shoes. And I have here a little trinket tray for when I want to leave the keys when I come into the house. Yeah, honestly, I really wanted to get a big sort of display cabinet slash shoe cabinet here from Taobao, but I ended up not getting it because it would have been very expensive, and also I felt like what I had was enough and I didn't really need the extra space, so I did not get it, but that is what I would have wanted to do. There is this picture that I again got from Taobao that I think is really nice, very pretty, and sort of brings in more light into the entrance because, as you can tell, this house is very narrow, so there isn't a lot of natural light or really any light at all that comes into the entryway. This picture is there to sort of brighten up the mood a little. This is just random things that I put here at the entrance. This is a non-fiction candle that I bought at the airport once, and this is a Pop-Mart figure that my friends gifted me on my birthday, and it has a toilet paper roll, which I thought was both adorable and very appropriate because on the other side of the entryway is my bathroom. The lighting, as you can see, is kind of awful in there, but it is my bathroom, and this is honestly the only thing maybe about this house that I don't like is that this bathroom is so small and so narrow that I wish I just had a dedicated bathroom. And as you can see, the shower and toilet are together, which is a little bit inconvenient, and it would be so nice to have a separate shower. But with the rent and the amount of space that I get, if this is the only sort of thing that I have to deal with, it's still not that bad of a deal. So yeah, this is my bathroom, and I say that it is small and it definitely has terrible lighting, but it's actually not that bad when you are actually in here. There is actually enough space for you to go around and do everything that you have to do. So that was my small, very tiny bathroom. So then let's move on to the rest of the house. So you can't tell on camera, but next to my shoe cabinet, I actually placed an IKEA bench here. And this bench used to be at the dining table, but I moved it to the front entrance because it's quite uncomfortable to sit on a bench for a long period of time. But now this bench acts as a really convenient place for you to sit down and put your shoes on, or simply as a storage for my bags. When I come back from work, we just put a lot of random knickknacks on top of here and it acts as a great storage space. So when you come in from the entrance, onto the left side is the kitchen area, and this area is actually quite big. There's a few storage cabinets up here, as you can see. There's also a storage cabinet under the sink, so there is more room for plates and whatnot. There is an induction stovetop with 2 stove tops and also a really big sink, which is actually extremely helpful. And I remember I mentioned this in the house hunting video as well, as one of the first things that I noticed when I was touring this place was how big the sinks are, because a lot of houses in Hong Kong will have smaller sinks to, I guess, save on the kitchen area space. So anyway, this house does have a really big sink, which is very, very helpful. And under the kitchen induction is also where the washing machine is. It's nice to have a washing machine actually in the house and to be able to not have to go to the laundry every single week. So I keep all of the spices that I use on top of this sort of windowsill that's by the kitchen. It actually doesn't look out to anything, but the window is there. And I have this dish rack that I got from Home Quarry, and this is a perfect size for this small random like ledge that I have. So this is a dish rack that I've been using. And on the side I also have my air fryer. It's a very small kitchen, but it does get the job done, and it is a huge upgrade from my last place, and I have been much more motivated to actually cook and eat at home now that I have sort of this better kitchen setup. On the other side of the kitchen is where I have this little pantry area that I have made with an IKEA stovetop wooden trolley. I'm not really sure what it is, but this has let me have a lot more extra storage space, so I can put in all of the other electronic devices that I wanted, like the microwave and also my rice cooker from my previous house. And this has also been really helpful to just have more extra storage in general, because although there are cabinets in the kitchen, it isn't enough quite to actually store everything that I want to, which is why I have this, and it has been a great help. And right next to it I also have the refrigerator, and this refrigerator actually came with the house, and it's a decent size to have everything that I need. So here is a more complete view of, you can see my shoe cabinet, the bench I was talking about. I have this shopping cart that I don't use anymore, and my laundry basket. And right next to it is the pantry area that I have, the fridge, and on the other side is the kitchen area with the washing machine. And that leads us into my dining table. So this dining table is from IKEA, and I got this extendable table because I thought we would want to have like the option to make the desk a bit smaller to allow for more space. But actually, ever since getting this table, I have never made this dining table smaller, so I should have just gotten a normal size table. And this is one of the things that I really wanted to change before I filmed the house tour, which was to change this dining table into dark wood. So when I was designing this house and planning for what I wanted the furniture to look like and what furniture I should buy, I had wanted to buy more wood furniture, but I was really afraid that the wood would not match and that everything would clash. So instead I opted to get a lot of white furniture, which you will see around this house, and that is why I ended up with this white dining table. But since I started living here and actually decorating the space a little bit more, I have since realized that I much prefer dark wood furniture. So that is what I want, but it doesn't really make sense to replace this table when the table is just a table. And so I decided against getting the table that I wanted, but this is the one that I would have wanted in this space. I don't know, maybe down the line if I have extra money I might consider buying it, but for now this is what we have settled with. So this is the dining table. We only have 2 chairs that I got from IKEA because, like I said, we used to be using the bench, but now we have these 2 chairs and also the smaller chair that my partner used to use in his office but is no longer using anymore. And off to the side here is this beautiful display cabinet that I got from Taobao again. And inside are a bunch of cups that I have, and like vitamins and random things like that. And on top of this cabinet is where I keep a lot of the decor that I've collected over the years. So you can see that there is a bunch of Pucky over here that's from Pop Mart. And also some of the things that I bought in Japan. If you guys saw my Japan travel vlogs, you might think this is a lot of Pucky, but you'll see very, very soon that this is not my entire collection, and I actually have a lot more. Yeah, so this is my dining table. Obviously I eat here, but I also really like to work here because you look out into the living room, which is my favorite area in the house. So let's go look at my living room. Okay, so right across from my dining table is my living room area, and this place, honestly, the videos do not do it justice to how nice this space is. When I first moved, I was really worried that there wouldn't be enough space, and it just would feel very cramped. But actually, it's just, I think, perfect enough for it to feel cozy and not too sort of cramped. And I have also considered switching the couch and the TV stand to be on the opposite sides, but because of how this room is sort of like widens as you come more into the house, that wasn't very possible. But I really still like this, so let me show you around. So on this side of the living room is where I have this couch that is from IKEA and a bunch of random plushies that I have collected. And on top of here is a gallery wall of the art prints that I have bought. Some of them are framed and some of them aren't framed, and I honestly really like the look of it. A lot of these prints are from Korea, and I bought them in a bunch of random stores. If I can remember the name of the artist, I will make sure to include them. And some of the art prints are from the Hong Kong Illustration Fair, where we went and were able to buy prints, but coincidentally they're also from Korean artists anyway. So yeah, that is my gallery wall, and this couch is from IKEA. I like it. I really wanted sort of like a cream, like soft couch, so I actually splurged a little bit on this couch, and it is expensive, but in my opinion, definitely worth it. And if you come a little bit closer, this bedside table is perfect for when you're on the sofa and you're trying to like work. It is literally the perfect height for you to put your laptop or put anything on when you're sitting on a sofa, and it's just so convenient. It's so convenient. It makes it so easy to work at the sofa if I want to, and it's also perfect if I want to like eat here while I watch something on the projector. It is actually so amazing, and it's one of the best purchases that I made in IKEA. It is also really cheap if I remember correctly, so I highly recommend you get this bedside table. This other side of the living room is possibly my favorite wall or space of this entire house. I have this this dark wood bookcase that I bought and lugged by myself to this house, and also this TV stand, this TV console cabinet that actually was already in this house, and I considered buying a TV because, you know, it made sense, but I ended up opting to get a projector instead. So instead of a TV, I have put a bunch of knickknacks along here, and on the bottom of the TV cabinet I have my collection of tarot cards. Obviously, in the bookshelf is where I keep all of like the books that I have been slowly collecting. Along this windowsill as well, I have a bunch of decoration, and my Wi-Fi setup also lives here, as so do my Switch. And I have a wall clock that I bought from Tao that I was thought was very fitting and is actually pretty convenient in the morning or in the middle of the night when I wake up and I want to know what time it is. Yeah, very cute. And if I flip the camera around, let me tell you a little bit more about the prints that are here. So all of these prints without the frame are from the Hong Kong illustration fair that we went to. Again, if I can remember the name of the artist, I will tag them on screen. But all of these frames on this wall over here are actually pictures that I took by myself. So I just printed them out in Photomax and I have framed them, and I have a bunch of different prints that I sort of rotate through depending on my mood. And I'm really proud of them. I really love that it brings a bit of like my travels into my space, and that it looks like professional prints. Coincidentally, these are all prints from Sydney, but I also have prints from other places as well. This is the wall clock that I talked about. I like it. It's really silent, surprisingly. So that is a really nice bonus as well. Over here, I also have my dehumidifier, which is crucial when drying my clothes. Like I said, a bunch of different knickknacks, a bunch of just Pop Mart stuff that I have collected over the years. And over here on this windowsill, so these two prints down here are from a print shop in Sydney. I will link the name of the print shop because I can't remember off the top of my head. But aside from the prints, there is this Pop Mart figure, which is one of my favorites that I have gotten. This random Minecraft, because we had like a Minecraft phase. There's this Calcifer. It's supposed to be a, I don't know, a car. It's from their Tomika collab. And these Totoro figures I bought from the Ghibli store in Japan. And these are, again, some more Pop Marts. And on this bookshelf, again, I have a bunch of Pop Marts, but also all of the books that I've collected. I have this, what do you call this thing? This display thing in the bookshelf that I also made. It was a hassle and it does work. And a bunch of books, a bunch of random things that I've collected, a bunch of games, and also albums. Along this TV cabinet, there is this bear from Starbucks last year. They released for Christmas. I really love the color scheme of it, so I got it. And again, a bunch of assorted Pop Mart things, as well as Funko Pops. And these are fake plants from IKEA because I cannot keep real plants in my life. And down here, like I said, I keep all of my tarot cards. These are all of the cards from the Tomika and Studio Ghibli collection. I absolutely love every single one of them. Calcifer is my favorite. This Ponyo one might be a close second. And the rest of the cabinets are just a bunch of storage space for random knickknacks. Like, I have a bunch of medicine in this drawer, like electronic things and whatnot. So that is my living room. I will also pop on screen a video of what it looks like at night. The vibes are immaculate, if I say so myself. And also with the projector, perfect, amazing. Really love it. The projector, by the way, is from Amazon. And now let's move on over into the two rooms that I have. So this house is a 2-bedroom house, and one of the bedrooms I am using as my bedroom because the bed is built in and I cannot move it. So naturally, the other room has become my office. So if we just move over this way, here is my office. I'm sure you guys have seen me talking on my office desk, but let me show you a better tour. Also, this office has no window, so the lighting is terrible, so I apologize for that in advance. If you come into my office, you will see right away that there are two desks. So this bigger desk over here is my desk, and the other desk I put a space for my boyfriend to put his laptop and do any work or gaming if he wants to. And then on that side I have the same cabinets I used in my old house with a bunch of clothes, and also a full-length mirror for me to look at. Right here next to the door I have this bookshelf. So here, as you can see, I'm storing just a bunch of random knickknacks in this shelf, like my accessories, perfume, stationery, all of that stuff. And behind the bookshelf I have my wardrobe, which is pretty big. And on top of it, I also have extra storage for me to store clothes and things that I'm not using currently at the moment. So because the window faces the inside of the building and has no natural light, it is kind of depressing, and is the maybe second reason why I don't really like this place, or reasons why I would move out, because it's just not very motivating for you to sit in here and work when it's kind of dark and the lighting situation is kind of bad. But because the bed in my bedroom is built in, I actually could not switch the office and the bedroom around. You know, what can you do? So on the wall of our office are a bunch of prints, again from Hong Kong Illustration Fair, that we got. I put them up on this wall, sort of gallery style. And if I show you more of my desk setup, I have the same Muji cabinets that I have been using since I was in my dorms. And then I have my iMac, and this sort of, what is it called, organizer I bought from Taobao, but it actually makes my iMac monitor a bit too high, but the storage space is worth it, so I haven't changed it out yet. I have my grad doll that my boyfriend got me when I graduated, and this art print is of us that we got when we went to Korea, and a bunch of Pucky once again, and a lot of my stationery like my journals and everything else, and this custom keyboard that I made by myself and I'm very, very proud of. It's really, really cute. And underneath this desk, which used to be a standing desk but is now broken, I have a printer set up, and this cabinet, which was supposed to be a cabinet for the printer, but the size doesn't fit, so I have put like these books in here to stabilize it so that I can use it. I actually much prefer the lighting setup at nighttime because it is a lot more cozy, as you can see. And I'm sure you guys are familiar with this shot over here because I have sat here and made quite a few videos. And the last room in my house, and honestly the least, is my bedroom. So like I said, the bed is built in and was already here when I moved into this place. So over here is my bed. This bed is very, very big. I'm pretty sure it's like almost a queen size, definitely a double. Don't remember if it's a queen size, but I bought the mattress, the bed frame was already here, and underneath the bed there's actually a lot of storage space, so that's where I put all of my luggage bags. And as you can see, on top is where the AC is, and I custom ordered this curtain so that it fits on top of the bed and also has a cutout for the AC. The bed is great, but it is right next to the window, so this sort of blackout curtain is kind of necessary to actually be able to sleep in because the light is very strong. And again, I have a few prints up on this wall just to sort of break up the white wall a little bit. And then next to my bed on the side, I bought this IKEA, I don't know, it's a desk from IKEA that I am using as sort of like a makeup stand. It has all of my makeup, my skincare, and everything else that I need to get ready in the morning. And along this wall are these Harry Potter prints that I also bought at the illustration fair, and I thought it was cute. I laid it out in chronological order in the movie. The special feature in this room is that the light bulb in here is one of the IKEA color changing lamps. So I have this button here that can change the color and customize it however you want. So yeah, there is that as well.
My oh my, we both look so fly like sweet apple pie. Yeah, they want.
And with that is a complete tour of my entire place. I am sorry if this video did not make a lot of sense. To be honest, I am a little bit delirious because I am wearing a sweater in like almost 30 degrees weather, and it is so fucking hot. But anything to get a good shot, am I right? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for waiting for it, and thank you so much for the love on my old house tour video. I really did not expect that video to do well, but I am so happy that you guys found my channel because of that video, and I hope you like this house tour as much as you liked my other one. I hope that this improved house is better. I definitely feel like it's an improvement, and I really appreciate the extra space that I have now. And yeah, that is it. That is my whole entire house. It is bigger than my old house, but it's definitely not huge. So, you know, I feel like I really did the best I could with this space, and I am, again, like I said at the beginning of this video, really happy with how it turned out. So I hope you like this house tour. I will try to include as much product details and descriptions of everything if I missed anything in the caption while I'm editing the video. Let me know, as always, if you have any questions down in the comments, and I will answer as many of them as I can. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for the support and love on my house hunting series. And if I make any more renovation in this house, which I plan to do, I will make sure to make videos on those too. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked it. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you guys again in the next one. Bye!
Apple pie, yeah, they want a piece of us. My oh my, when we drive on by, they just can't deny, yeah, they wanna be like us. Na 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 na.